It's finally here! If you're wondering why there wasn't a reaction video or reaction in general until this morning on Twitter, well, it was because I was asleep for work. When I woke up to a text from my fiance saying, "Wake up honey, new Monster Hunter trailer just dropped," and bruh! Before we get into what's going on in this trailer and what I would want from the game, I just want to say I'm insanely hyped for what's to come. I could not focus on my work at all as all of this was going on. Hello everyone, my name is SkojSkull and welcome to another Monster Hunter video covering the new Monster Hunter game set to release in 2025. While we wait for this game to come out, join me today and let me know what you're looking forward to in Monster Hunter Wilds. There is so much to take from this, so let's begin. So the trailer starts off and we're not sure what's going on exactly, but we see new endemic life and all these little creatures just roaming around. The area is a very desert-like, kind of like the sandy plains from Monster Hunter Rise. There's also large emphasis on the tower-like structures surrounding the land. The little creatures start noticing something going on with the weather as the storm closes in. Your hunter gets introduced with a new mount looking like a great Macau. The hunter looks like he has a slinger on his arm. This man also has a great sword on his back while having a bowgun weapon or LBG on the mount. This could mean that you could go to your mount between hunts and swap weapons. While out, it seems that it's like an open world Monster Hunter, so you can bring two sets maybe with you while traveling. There's also these new Gosserog-like monsters chasing after you as the storm is closing from behind. A thunderstorm comes in with lightning striking one of the little creatures on the back, and it seems unfazed. You're definitely gonna have to be aware of your surroundings more in this game than the previous, as lightning is striking around you. You can use the great Macau-like creature to jump through different terrain and glide through different areas. The large tower-like structures are also used as lightning rods. Then the camera pans, showing the great world you can explore, and Rathalos comes flying in from the right. We also have the new logo for Monster Hunter Wilds, a very clean and slick design with 6 monsters coming out of it, identifying this release as the official Monster Hunter 6. Something that Plasma Lizard mentioned on Twitter, as the logo gets revealed, it is introduced through rippling water droplets. Does this possibly show that there's gonna be some kind of introduction with water? I don't know. Underwater combat when? I don't know. This trailer just looks gorgeous, and there are some things that I'm speculating for Monster Hunter Wilds given the information that we have so far. With how big the area seems and the fact that we have a mount with a possible second loadout to take with us on the journey, or maybe the Macau will take out the bowgun to join us on the hunt. Who knows? I think this game will finally be Monster Hunter's take on open world. How that will work, I seem it'll basically be a huge version of the Gaia lands from Monster Hunter World Iceborne. Become up monsters forever and come back to camp to send stuff back or change the 2 loadouts that you have already. This could also be their chance to reintroduce underwater combat and maybe finally bring back a big fan favorite, Legiacris. He really deserves his redemption after his terrible time in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate and when they tested him out in Monster Hunter World. This game seems to have a simultaneous release with PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, and Steam. So if you are a console only, now is the time to save up because it is not coming to the previous consoles. With that in mind, I think we will have 16 or more player lobbies, and while we go out on the hunt, we are in parties of 4. One big question is, if it is an open world, will it be timed like we always had? Or would it be timed in a new way? If we were to go on a hunt with this huge world going to each camp on this probably massive map, would we still have timed hunts? I definitely think we will, but they have to really tell us where to go. Otherwise, we would probably waste a lot of time from across the map. Something that would be crazy is to see how many monsters you have in the same area at once. Like, imagine 5 Rajangs just going about. It would be insane to see colossal monsters just roam around the area as you're on your hunts. Like, imagine seeing a Dalamadur as you're on your hunt at some point, or Lao Shanglung just walking around. This would be absolutely amazing to see, kind of like in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. You see these dragons just flying about that you can encounter later. or if you're feeling ballsy enough, you can encounter them right away. Capcom has also been cooking up something with the Capcom ID system that they have been using for the games like Exoprimal. But with Monster Hunter Wilds simultaneous release, we could be getting crossplay. Crossplay seems a little spotty right now, but I imagine it will be fleshed out. By the time the game comes out, we could play with our friends no matter what console without having to buy the game twice. Which I don't mind too much, but it's a lot of work. And finally, while we were waiting for Monster Wilds, how do you all think they will celebrate Monster Hunter's 20th anniversary? Something that seems more possible now is that they'll bring ports from some of the most popular releases like Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and 3 Ultimate. Imagine being able to play these on the Switch and maybe even other consoles. Who knows? And with that, what are you all most hyped for with Monster Hunter Wilds? I haven't been this hyped for a game in a while, and it's amazing to see how excited the community is as well. The last time I saw people this hype was when Fatalis was brought back for Monster Hunter World Iceborne. And that was a treat. Thank you all so much for watching, and especially thank you to Frost Dragonheart, Floors1314, Midnight Live 27, The Meme Monster, and Silverwings for being absolute legends, helping the channel out with your tier 2 SkojSkull membership tier. If you all want to support the videos even further and get these videos out a day early than everyone else, except this one because this was an update, this is a little different, and get your name shouted at the end and hit that join button, become sexier than ever with the SkojSkull membership tier. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you all in the next video.